You can be a naturalist at night. You can be a naturalist at night. It's very cold here in winter. It's very cold here in winter. His brother-in-law is a shipper. His brother-in-law is a shipper. My father gave me the phone. My father gave me the phone. Then you won't be the morning messenger. Then you won't be the morning messenger. The concert was amazing. The concert was amazing. Do you like cooking? Do you like cooking? His brother-in-law is a jeweler. His brother-in-law is a jeweler. I don't go out if it's windy. I don't go out if it's windy. Flash. Flash. They can visit their grandparents during the holidays. They can visit their grandparents during the holidays. Your grandma is a golfer. Your grandma is a golfer. If her friends aren't going, she won't be coming to the party. If her friends aren't going, she won't be coming to the party. Can we add? Can we add? Can you take a picture of us, please? Can you take a picture of us, please? You want to do better, right? You want to do better, right? Fill it out for each person. Fill it out for each person. I will protect you every week. I will protect you every week. Was my uncle a mechanic? Was my uncle a mechanic? As you look. As you look. I was chewing on my pencil while I was thinking. I was chewing on my pencil while I was thinking. I'd be back in 5 minutes. I'd be back in 5 minutes. Do they run normally? Do they run normally? What is the effect? What is the effect? I have a problem for the first time in my life. I have a problem for the first time in my life. Haven't you done your internship now? Haven't you done your internship now? Did not appear. Did not appear. Was your stepmother a dentist? Was your stepmother a dentist? I work as a teacher. I work as a teacher. His half-brother is a grocer. His half-brother is a grocer. I do not know what to say. I do not know what to say. I'll finish the dishes and watch TV after that. I'll finish the dishes and watch TV after that. But if we want to achieve our goals, we must work hard. But if we want to achieve our goals, we must work hard. If he had saved money, he could have bought a car. If he had saved money, he could have bought a car. It's getting hot outside. It's getting hot outside. How much money do you have? How much money do you have? How was the weekend? How was the weekend? Did he say anything to you? Did he say anything to you? English is easier than French. English is easier than French. Could you pass me the salt, please? Could you pass me the salt, please? We must take responsibility for our actions. We must take responsibility for our actions. He joined a hiking group to explore nature. He joined a hiking group to explore nature. I try to avoid processed foods in my diet. I try to avoid processed foods in my diet. He wants to visit Rome and I want to visit him. He wants to visit Rome and I want to visit him. Entrance. Entrance. They have little experience to run the project. They have little experience to run the project. Can't you wait a second? Can't you wait a second? I have an advice for you. I have an advice for you. After 2 seconds he wouldn't shout. After 2 seconds he wouldn't shout. His neighbor was a manufacturer. His neighbor was a manufacturer. Actually this is for my grandma. Actually this is for my grandma. Do I test in 5 hours? Do I test in 5 hours? You don't get burned often. You don't get burned often. I wish I had learned a second language at school. I wish I had learned a second language at school. Aren't you normally a physicist? Aren't you normally a physicist? These days. These days. How much does a loaf of bread cost? How much does a loaf of bread cost? Didn't we get close 2 years ago? Didn't we get close 2 years ago? The library opens at 10 a.m. The library opens at 10 a.m. I will be living. I will be living. I will be working. I will be working. Yes, I guess. Yes, I guess. If you are not careful, you may lose more than you invested. If you are not careful, you may lose more than you invested. Could you please turn off the lights before you go? Could you please turn off the lights before you go? Am I growing? Am I growing? We were going to the beach for vacation. We were going to the beach for vacation. Yes, we have a small gym. Yes, we have a small gym. I have to be homeowner in 4 weeks. I have to be homeowner in 4 weeks. They had been married for 25 years before they decided to renew their vows. They had been married for 25 years before they decided to renew their vows. Do you have a reusable shopping bag? Do you have a reusable shopping bag? I had a light dinner and did not feel bloated as a result. I had a light dinner and did not feel bloated as a result. He cleaned the house and then took a shower. He cleaned the house and then took a shower. The store opens at 9 a.m. The store opens at 9 a.m. We visited our grandparents at the weekend. We visited our grandparents at the weekend. I wish I hadn't stopped playing the piano. I wish I hadn't stopped playing the piano. He could kiss every month. He could kiss every month. Can I pay by credit card? Can I pay by credit card? I just had a great meal. I just had a great meal. Sorry for interrupting. Sorry for interrupting. Were his grandparents salesmen? Were his grandparents salesmen? We went hiking in the mountains. We went hiking in the mountains. Relaxing. Relaxing. Was he wearing? Was he wearing? Mount Everest is the highest mountain in the world. Mount Everest is the highest mountain in the world. Please guide me. Please guide me. You can start driving when the traffic light turns green. You can start driving when the traffic light turns green. Why did you want to travel? Why did you want to travel? The new restaurant is more expensive than the old one. The new restaurant is more expensive than the old one. The bakery is at the end of the street. The bakery is at the end of the street. I have to divorce. I have to divorce. Why did you want to travel? Why did you want to travel? I always have a cup of tea in the afternoon. I always have a cup of tea in the afternoon. Which museum do you like to go to? Which museum do you like to go to? The email was accidentally deleted. The email was accidentally deleted. I want to get better at playing the guitar. I want to get better at playing the guitar. They told us, we've already booked the tickets. They told us, we've already booked the tickets. She would have been a great actress if she had followed him. She would have been a great actress if she had followed him. The new laptop is faster than the old one. The new laptop is faster than the old one. John will be mowing the lawn tomorrow morning. John will be mowing the lawn tomorrow morning. The team will improve their football skills. The team will improve their football skills. We didn't watch. We didn't watch. He leaves for London in 3 days. He leaves for London in 3 days. Does not undertake. Does not undertake. Wasn't he an occasional musician? Wasn't he an occasional musician? Were his cousins the second man? Were his cousins the second man? Can I listen to music? Can I listen to music? He started a business to be his own boss. He started a business to be his own boss. Are my cousins songwriters? Are my cousins songwriters? I should mention 10 years. I should mention 10 years. We were watching the stars when we saw a shooting star. We were watching the stars when we saw a shooting star. Finding a job is difficult. Finding a job is difficult. Soon there was no barber. Soon there was no barber. We are chatting in English. We are chatting in English. Ease. Ease. He has already started his new course. He has already started his new course. Do you think what it is? Do you think what it is? Did you walk? Did you walk? The musicians will travel to different cities for their concerts. The musicians will travel to different cities for their concerts. Electric kettle boiling water for tea. Electric kettle boiling water for tea. How many people attend the meeting exactly? How many people attend the meeting exactly? Can you be a hairdresser every day? Can you be a hairdresser every day? I just got a call from my friend. I just got a call from my friend. We should kiss from time to time. We should kiss from time to time. 5 nights later he is mayor. 5 nights later he is mayor. Maybe you should go home and clean up. Maybe you should go home and clean up. I have some ideas for our next project. I have some ideas for our next project. Hot sausages. Hot sausages. It was competition. It was competition. I'm listening to music. I'm listening to music. He always wears a smile. He always wears a smile. Neighbor's waiter. Neighbor's waiter. He drives his car to work. He drives his car to work. This movie is funnier than the previous one. This movie is funnier than the previous one. He will be watching a movie at that time. He will be watching a movie at that time. Your stepdaughter is a nurse. Your stepdaughter is a nurse. I saw a shooting star and made a wish. I saw a shooting star and made a wish. Should we rank? Should we rank? What is he looking at? What is he looking at? Pleased. Pleased. My wife is a carpenter. My wife is a carpenter. I'm having a problem with my computer. I'm having a problem with my computer. We are not models every week. We are not models every week. I have never seen such a beautiful sunset before. I have never seen such a beautiful sunset before. The error was noticed too late. The error was noticed too late. She has been doing ballet since she was a child. She has been doing ballet since she was a child. Have they visited their grandparents recently? Have they visited their grandparents recently? We would continue with other platforms. We would continue with other platforms. They are not connecting. They are not connecting. She had her hair cut by a professional stylist. She had her hair cut by a professional stylist. Would you like to go to the movies with me? Would you like to go to the movies with me?